Welcome back. You're watching Citizen Live at 1. Now, the Christmas festive cheer has begun early for at least 1,600 avocado farmers in Murang'a County as they are set to receive 20 million shillings in bonus payments. This is the outcome of a contract farming deal that was entered into between 64 avocado farmer groups and an agricultural farm, Kakuzi Limited, in February last year.
Avocado farming is big business in Murang'a County, a county whose population largely depends on agriculture. But it has also been a source of frustration to many farmers. A situation that compelled the county government of Murang'a to initiate a contract farming agreement that seeks to cut off brokers that have long exploited avocado farmers.
Farmers have been getting 1 shilling to 2 shillings per fruit. And what we've done as a county is that we have syndicated farmers, put them in a group, and we have removed the broker program, which has been exploiting the farmer, and now we have linked the farmers directly to the markets.
That move has borne fruit to about 1,600 avocado farmers after they were contracted by Kakuzi Limited, an agricultural company listed on the Nairobi Securities Exchange.
By doing that, we've been able to lift or to improve the price of avocado, 1 fruit, from 2 shillings to an average of 8 shillings per fruit.
To sweeten the proposition, Kakuzi will pay avocado farmers in 2 installments in an arrangement that is similar to how tea farmers are paid.
We pay at an average of 110 shillings per carton, which is a carton of 4 kg. This one we pay in 7 days. After the second payment is based on the quantity and the quality you delivered into our pack house.
Farmers, though, have to keep their part of the bargain by ensuring that all fruit that is picked is of the right quality.
The challenge which we are facing the Kenyan avocado is being rejected in the European market because of immaturity. If we Kenyans cannot take immature fruits, why do you want to send immature fruits with changes to rubber balls?
The Murang'a County government is now in the process of forming a cooperative that will bring together avocado farmers in order to strengthen their bargaining power in a market that has long been exploited by middlemen. Denis Otieno, Citizen Live at 1.
Meanwhile, Microfinance Bank Faulu Kenya has concluded a 3-month-long promotion dubbed Weka Zaidi Shinda Zaidi with the award of a grand prize of 1 million shillings. Isaac Ng'ang'a Ngugi is a winner of the grand prize, which comes along with an insurance cover. Speaking during the award ceremony, Charles Njuguna, Faulu Kenya's managing director, said the promotion acted as a launchpad for Faulu to provide remote account opening services through text messaging, USSD codes, and also via a mobile application. The campaign has seen 151 Faulu customers receive cash prizes ranging from 10,000 to 100,000 shillings for banking with Faulu Kenya. Faulu, which was founded in 1991 and is a subsidiary of Old Mutual, has a network of 110 service outlets and 34 banking branches which serve 400,000 customers.
I put some money in the business. I'll improve my business anyway. I do business many kinds, but the one that I have stationed one, I sell the new imported bags, suitcases.
Let's now cross borders to Somalia, where the International Bank of Somalia has become the first lender in the Horn of Africa nation to handle foreign transactions in what bank officials have said is a sign that the country is stabilizing after decades of conflict.
For residents of Mogadishu, Somalia's seaside capital, it must feel like a new building has been added to their cityscape every time they turn their heads. But this one is special. It's the spanking new premises of the International Bank of Somalia, IBS, the first financial institution of its kind here in over 2 decades. Commercial banking in Somalia disappeared in the early 1990s when the country plunged into more than 2 decades of civil war and more recently, an Islamist militant insurgency. Now the African nation of 10 million people is working to rebuild itself from scratch. About 40% of all Somali families rely on remittances from another country. A plethora of money transfer companies known as Ashawalas sprang up to cater to the millions in the diaspora who had fled the country but needed to regularly send funds back to their friends and families who they had left behind. While they facilitated the transfer of over 90 billion Kenya shillings annually, the Ashawalas were confined solely to incoming transactions after receiving the remittance deposits due to the absence of a central governing body and fiscal legislation. Somali's security forces, assisted by African Union peacekeepers, have driven off extremist group Al-Shabaab from most urban centers in the country, thereby creating an enabling environment for Somalia's government to focus on the country's political, social and economic revival.
We are using international standards. We have risk management, we have compliance, we have anti-money laundering system, we have name screening, we have internal audit, we have external audit. We have all sorts of safeguards that makes us to connect to the world. That's the reason IBS have connections, correspondence around the world, which makes the money transfer through banking system easier, something which was not available in the country.
Yusuf is first to admit that there are still considerable challenges, such as the entrenched use of US dollars over the local Somali shilling, the high cost of power and bandwidth, and the scarcity of qualified local labor.
The operating costs in Somalia is very high. You have to depend everything by yourself, onto yourself, and that's a challenge. The other challenge is we need to educate people of how banking sector really works, or who benefits banking sector. So banking, understanding banking, because people have some their own mentality of how banks works. So some of the products that you are going to introduce, if you are not able to make adaptation with the local customs, there will be a challenge.
For many Somalis, this new service has made life easier when it comes to accessing cash.
Most Somali people are used to the Ashawala money transfer system. There was no recognized banking system. If I'm not wrong, this is the first bank that not only offers money transfer services, but international banking services as well.
The resource-rich Horn of Africa nation lies in a region that the World Bank says experienced 4.7% growth last year. Livestock, remittances and telecommunications form the backbone of a healthy informal sector. The recent and highly publicized installation of the country's first ATM at the popular Jazeera Hotel is another symbolic and tangible indicator that Somalia is now open for business.
Somalia banking sector is going or set to grow. More banks are coming, more regulations or regulation actors will be coming into scene, and there will be good news coming. For example, stock market, the cook market, association of banks, all of them will be in play.
Somalia's financial players like Yusuf have big plans for their country, but the true measure of their success will be how profoundly and quickly the benefits of their initiatives will be felt in the businesses and lives of their nation's ordinary citizens.
Meanwhile, at the currency market, the Kenyan shilling has held steady early today against all hard currencies. According to Reuters, traders say they expect it would strengthen in coming weeks as Kenyans abroad send dollars back to their families during the holiday season. The shilling is now exchanging at an indicative rate of 90 shillings and 44 cents buying, 90 shillings and 62 cents selling. Against the euro, the local unit is trading at 112 shillings and 53 cents buying, 112 shillings and 77 cents selling, while one sterling pound can be bought at 142 shillings and 32 cents and sold for 142.63. Closer home, the Kenyan shilling is exchanging at 18 shillings and 98 cents buying, 19 shillings and 12 cents selling against its Tanzanian counterpart. To the Ugandan unit, the home currency is now trading at 30 shillings and 51 cents, 30 shillings and 68 cents selling. Well, and Wahiga Moro joins us now for the sports news. What can we expect this afternoon?
Well,